Hey, welcome to the channel. You know who it is, your boy Gordon, Gordon's World for Life. Yeah, well today, you know what it is. It's another cook day, Sunday. I'm in the kitchen. Today I got like kind of a side that's early. It ain't even noon yet, so I'm gonna get up and cook something early, have a nice dinner, Sunday dinner. So today on the menu, I got two things that I'm gonna show y'all that I'm cooking today. So I'm gonna cook some smothered pork chops and smothered turkey chops because I don't eat pork. The pork is for the house. The turkey chops is for me. And I'm also gonna make a side to go with it. I ain't even gonna put meat in it because this is enough meat here. I'm gonna season it with all vegetables and make it taste fantastic for me, the way that I like it. Everything don't have to be cooked with meat in it. So I'm gonna give y'all a look at it right here. That's it. I'm making some collard greens. Right? I'm gonna clean these. Got some collard greens. I got them old pork chops and them turkey chops. They just really turkey breast cutlets. Excuse me, turkey breast cutlets. I call them turkey chops. And we got all of this. Got all of that right there. And I got three more little bushels. And then I'm gonna mix it with all those vegetables. And I may put some, of course, I'll get some fresh garlic. There you go, some fresh garlic. And put in there with it. And maybe another few herbs and spices, salt, pepper, maybe a little something else off in it to give it a rise. And I want it to just be all vegetables and shit. And I'm gonna cook it with a little chicken stock. So we getting ready to start it up. I'm gonna prep all this, get it together, get everything ready over here on the stove, and I'll hit y'all back in a minute, let y'all see what it turned out. Just a little low smothered. We just gonna call this a smothered Sunday dinner. I'll get back at y'all in a minute. I'm gone. Hey, check this out. I just did a little quick prep on my vegetables. Just a quick rough chop on them. I'm gonna cut them up a little more. I like to cut them up like this. And then I always soak my greens like this here. Get all the little dirt and stuff off of them. Let them soak real good. And then once they get soaked and everything get took up, I let them soak for a little bit just to get any dirt, anything like that off of them. Now I'm gonna clean them and I'll rinse them off one more time, and I'll let y'all see everything once I get it in the pot and got all the vegetables cut up and rough chop, excuse me. Like I said, today this is just gonna be greens with just all vegetables in it, no meat at all, and I'm gonna season them to perfection, and I'll let y'all check them out in a second. I'm gone. Oh yeah. Oh, let me raise it up, son. Hey. Look here, I'm getting ready to show y'all how I clean these real quick. Just go one of these greens, one right here, a couple of them. Show you how I break them off and clean them. I just take them like this here, split them, and my grandma and my mama showed me how to do them like this, and just peel that off. Throw that away. I got the leaf like this. That's it. Do that. You can just pull them up like this, take them off. They rinse real good, you know, break them down. Some people like to eat the stem. I don't. I like to get rid of all of that. And then once I get rid of all of that, like this, I'll show you. I do a couple of these like this. Got them all done and rinsed off. I'm going to rinse them off again. Hold on a second. Just a little quick rinse. I like to take these, because I don't like big, giant green, especially when ain't no meat or nothing in them. I roll them up like this, usually kind of fold them, small, see how small it is, and then I just cut them. I cut them real thin. And then that's how my greens turn out like this. And then that way there, they turn out just like that, and they melt in your mouth when you melt off in your mouth when you eat them. That's for sure. So I just wanted to show y'all how I cut them up. and everything in there. So I decided, let me go ahead and show y'all the process of me seasoning up the meat. I got some pork chops and the turkey cutlets, like I said before. So I'm gonna let y'all check it out before I season them, and let y'all see them after I season them, and see the process that I go through and season. I season them kind of just like chicken, more or less, but a little heavier with the turkey, because you know turkey ain't got the same flavor, but it's still really good for me. And you know, big fella trying to slim down a little bit, so you know how that go. I'm gonna let y'all check it out. That's the pork chops right there. Small ones, there's 8 of them. And these right here, the turkey cutlets. I cut those small pieces off the side of these. They had that on there, so I cut it off, made it a little smaller. Make it easier to fry. That way they're all frying the same consistency. I fry the small ones together and fry the larger ones together. You see how they look right now? I'll be back just in a second and hit these up with a little bit of good seasoning and everything on them, and then you'll see before I flour them and put them in to the next process of having these smothered pork chops and smothered turkey cutlets with some good, no meat in them at all, greens. And these are collard greens, so I'm gonna cook them a little longer, because to me collard greens are a little tougher, but you cook them to the consistency that you like, and I'll check on those in a little bit. Be back with y'all in a minute. See, I got them seasoned up. These are the turkey cutlets, all seasoned. And here's all the pork chops seasoned up. You know, if you don't like it that way, you can season them however you like. I'm just showing you how I season. But that's seasoned up to it the way I like them. Just a little Lowry's, pepper, and garlic. That's it. Now, I got everything seasoned. Get ready to flour it and start cooking it. And here's the olive oil. Well, I didn't use olive oil today. I used some avocado oil because it takes heat higher. I don't want a whole lot because I'm just going to kind of get them a little brown on each side, and then I'm going to put them back and make the gravy and put them back off inside there and let them smother and just cook in that gravy for, you know, probably 20-30 minutes till they just tender and falling off the bone. But this is all the amount of grease I'm using. Avocado grease right there. I guess probably about a quarter cup, maybe. Not even a quarter cup. Just enough to kind of do the bottom of the Dutch oven, and then from there I'll get them all brown. I'll do the turkey cutlets first because I don't want to, you know, mix it with the pork. I'll do those little few first, and then, or I might get another small pot and do those in a separate pot. Then once they get done, I'll show them to you while they're cooking, and I'll get back to you guys when I'm about to make the gravy, and I'll let you show that process. So be back in a minute. So just give me a second. There you go, floured up turkey cutlets, excuse me, and pork chops. floured up and ready to go. Get ready to put them in the frying pan and let you see what they start looking like. That's the turkey cutlet. That's why I cut them, because I was going to use a smaller pot here. And let them simmer in there. Then I don't need a whole lot of grease. And I'm coming over here with the pork chops. So they'll be looking good in a minute. I'll pop them up next. That's the pork chop. So everything is in motion. Here they come, getting ready. Little sneak peek at the greens. See what they looking like when you get steamed up for you. There you go, right there. They looking good. Big fella. Oh, back away from that steam. Look at her. There you go. You know you're always in the kitchen. Everything looking good. Going as planned. Going as planned. Those greens is looking good. Big fella, what you doing over there? Get your banana? Get your banana. Get back to this right here. Looking good. Looking good. Pork chops looking good. Flip them over, about ready to come out of there. back at you right now. I got the gravy going. I add a little water. I tasted it already. It's pretty good. I added that for a little flight water, and I'll show you. I added 1 bouillon cube as well. I have my chicken stock, so take one of these, 1 little bouillon cube like this, put that in there, give it more of that flavor, and now I'm just gonna let it stir up and thicken up, stir it and thicken it up a little bit. I'll add just a little more water, and that's the chicken cutlet gravy right there. I'm on to the next gravy next. I'll get back at y'all in a minute. It's the flour. I added the flour and grease. I'm making a bigger batch of gravy here than I thought, but it'll be okay. Get a little roux going. I'll add a little water here in a minute. I ain't got no chicken stock on me. It's almost ready. So I'll let that cook just a little longer. And look what else is cooking. Be back with you in a minute. Yeah, well, I got the gravy good and going real nice. So I'm about to add all of my turkey chops. Stop them, drop them in there. Smothered. There. And I got little onions to put over the top of them. And I'm getting ready to do the same thing with this gravy right here that I made for the pork chops. Here go the pork chops. See what they turned out like? Big boys. Just drop them in there, let them soak in their goodness. Just drop it in there. Look at that. All nice chops. Do another one. Hold on. Let me see. I'll leave a couple of them out. They may want a couple fried. There you go. It's deep. See them chops? Smothering all of them. They can eat them all smothered. Look at that. Big pot of smothered pork chops. That's it. I like a lot of, look at that. The turkey chops smothered too. Getting ready to make some rice. Let these tender up real good for about 20 minutes. And I'll be back at you. Oh, let me get a little hot peek at them greens. Oh, that's hot. Them greens, they looking good. Looking good. It's all looking good. Right back at you. Yeah. So I've been simmering a little bit, and I think I should add a few more onions. So I cut up a few, and I'm gonna put them right here on this cutting board. See there? And I'm gonna add a few more of these onions. All over the top. And I'll take the rest of them on this cutting board and add into this. Just add a little more flavor. There you go. Just add a little more flavor. Stir them in real quick and add a little more flavor to them. That's it. Let them simmer about 15-20 more minutes. Get them nice and fork tender, and then we'll be done. But I gotta make some rice. After that, I'll be done. Be back right back at you. Hey. What's up? Well, welcome back. No, it's been a minute. Probably in a minute I edited. You'll never know it was a minute. But I finally got done. And finally got finished today. And I'm going to let y'all check out. No, you need to do no more talking and yapping. Trying to feed this face. I'm going to show you how it turned out. One plate is smothered turkey cutlets. The other plate is smothered pork chops. And the greens on the side. So here we go. That's the turkey cutlet, smothered with some rice, and here's what the greens turned out like. It's nice and tender. Here's the pork chop. As well as a bowl of little greens there. But here's what the smothered pork chop turned out like. Look at that. I'm just gonna take my fork, look at that, and just break it with my fork. Tender, super tender. So I'm getting ready to cut off into this turkey and let you see what it look like, turkey cutlet. Let's take my fork. Just cut it with the fork, that easy. Get a little rice. Look at that. Smoking hot. Check out that yam, super soft. Get y'all one more. So y'all just break it with my fork. That's how tender it is. Steam coming all off of it. So I'm gonna go across there. I can see how hot them greens are. Wait a minute, I got one thing to do with my greens. Alright, y'all back look at these greens. Got one thing to do though. Got to have some hot sauce. I got this new Tabasco sauce I like. So let me put some of that on there. I like hot sauce on my greens. That's just what it is. Hey, big fella. So let me taste it. Good to go right there. Good to go. Real good. Looky, look at that green. Look at that. Alright, as y'all can see, I showed you how tender it was. Let me take another bite so y'all can see me eating it. Right here. Good and hot. Big fella, you okay? Everything's smoking hot. Greens too. Everything turned out good. So before I just sit here and show y'all eating all this, smothered, it's smoking hot. Good. I just want to say thanks for watching the channel. Like, subscribe, comment, and make y'all nice Sunday dinner like this. Let me show you one more time. It's the pork chop, and what's left of mine is right there. So enjoy it. Happy Sunday to you. And as I always say, another day alive is another day to shine. Guess what, y'all? I'm gone. Out of here.